Hello everyone. In this video, we'll demonstrate how to deploy a Node.js application written in TypeScript into AWS Cloud. In this video, we'll use the service called AWS EC2, and in two steps, we will deploy a website written in TypeScript in Node.js into AWS EC2 server. So let us get started. First of all, we will clone a repo from this GitHub repo. I'll paste the address of this repo in the description below so you can use that. So I click the address to copy to clone the repo, and assuming that you already have git installed, you can run this command. If not, you can install the git. So I go to an empty folder. In this I don't have any folder, so I'm going to clone this very repo. Git clone, paste. So I go to inside of that very folder, and we will open that folder up in VS Code. So it's a very basic configuration for an Express project written in TypeScript. So there's only one file in TypeScript, that is to get the hello world. So for all these kind of simple examples, it is better to start with the simplest of projects. So we don't have the Node.js, npm modules installed. So let us go ahead and run the npm install. So node modules has been downloaded and the error has gone away from VS Code. So we can build this. Because it is in TypeScript, we have to build this. So npm run build. So it has built. So build files is going to dist. Now we can run this file. So this will be our project file. So in order to run that, node dist/index.js. So it is listening on port 3000, localhost 3000. It says hello world. Fine. So we are going to basically this is still a website. The only page that this website has is this very page, and it prints hello world. So we will host this very website into AWS, and in two episodes we will have it mapped to a domain. So we will have a real domain, and when this domain is accessed in browser, we will see the exact same output. So let us get started. So first of all, I want you to sign up to AWS. In order to use AWS, we have to sign up. You may have to enter your credit card details in order to complete the sign up. Once you have done so, you'll be in this page, console home, and I already have the EC2 here. If you don't see this EC2 here, you can just search for in this search bar EC2. You see that in services, virtual servers in the cloud. So we click on it, and we will be seeing a page very much like this. So we'll create a server in AWS EC2. AWS EC2 stands for Elastic. AWS EC2 stands for Elastic Computing Cloud, and it's a service where we can create servers on the fly without caring about the hardwares and everything. So this is how we do it in today's world in a cloud service. So in order to get started, we have to do two things first, and one of the things is to create a key pair for the AWS server, so that we can use that key pair while creating the server, and with that key we will be able to log into the server. So you can go to the key pairs page using this link, or you can scroll down the left menu. Here in the network security you have key pairs. So I don't have a key pair right now, so I'll go ahead and create one. I recommend using RSA because RSA can be used in Windows and Linux and Mac at the same time. So I'll just keep the same exact options, and I'll name the key as demo, and I'll create the key pair. So once it is created, it will actually download the file. In my case, it just downloaded that file. We will only get this file when we create this file, so we have to keep that somewhere very safe. In my case, it's in the downloads. So in your case as well, it will be in the downloads unless you have changed the path in Chrome or your browser. So I'll just cut that, and I'll go to my home directory and paste this in. So I did this in a Mac way, but you can do in your way. So just think that this is my home directory. When I refer the home directory, all I have to do is, I don't have to provide the path. I can use something like like this ~/ like that, then demo.pm like that. That is why I have put this file in the home folder. Alright, so as you can see, this website is running on port 3000. So in AWS we have to do one more thing in order to set the simplest of servers. So the next thing that we have to do is to create a security group. So in our case, we'll create a security group. So I'll say node security group. The name doesn't matter, you can provide any name. And let's talk about the security groups in detail. So I'll create this security group. I'll attach some outbound rules. So for example, in our case, it is listening on port 3000. So we should be adding 3000 we should be selecting custom TCP here, and we should be selecting 3000 here. And for now, I'll just have IP anywhere. So that means anyone in the world, in the internet, can access to the server where this security group has been selected. So we'll add one more. We'll add HTTP. I'll explain this in the later stages why we are doing this. I'll also put anywhere. It's not a safe practice to put anywhere, but HTTP is like it's the web protocol, so anywhere is fine. And we will have HTTPS as well. I'll have it in anywhere as well. So for now, let's only consider this port, and we should be able to log into the server as well. So we need the SSH port, so that is 22. So I'll have it anywhere. Actually, anywhere is fine right now. So by default, we'll have, wait a minute, sorry, I did this wrong. I think I did this wrong. I have to create a security group, node security group, and by default all the connections from the server, when we create the security group and attach the security group to the server, all the connections from the server, we will actually allow it. That is why we have the outbound rules set to all traffic custom. When it says custom with 0.0.0.0/0, that means practically any IP address. So from the server it can communicate to any IP, any port. That is the meaning of this outbound rules. So inbound rules, so whomsoever is actually going to connect to the server is about the inbound rules. So we only need to provide 3000, and right now we will have, we will just have SSH, so that we can SSH into the server. I'll also provide anywhere right now. So let's go ahead and create this security group. So we have the security group ready. So we have the two things ready. One is the key pair and the other thing is security group. Now we can go ahead and create the simplest of servers. So in order to do so, we have to go to the left menu, instances, click on it, launch instances, and I'll have the name as node server, and I'll choose Ubuntu. Let's say we'll choose 20.0.4, which is more stable right now. Anyway, so I'll choose the instance type as T2 micro. It has several types of servers per se. The smallest one is I think T2.nano, which has half gigabytes of memory, and then T2 micro has 1 GB memory, and T2 small has 2 GB, and it also varies with the CPU power, and the price also varies according to the specifications. So for now, for our case, T2 micro is fine, so I'll just stick with that. In the key pair, we have to select the demo, and in the network settings we have to select the select existing security group. When we select this drop down will be shown up, and we have to select the node security group that we have created just before this step. Now the next thing is configure storage. We can just leave it as it is right now. It is going to have 8 GB and general purpose 2 type of hard disk. It has several type of hard disk. The default one is fine as of now. We won't go to the advanced details right now, and we will just go ahead and create the launch server. So I'll click on the launch instance. Right, the server has been initiated launch. Now we'll go to the server. I just clicked on the link, so it actually comes back to the instances page. If we refresh, we see that here. So it says the status is pending, which is okay. It will take 1 or 2 minutes. Now it says it's running. So if you don't see this page, what you have to do is go to the EC2 dashboard, instances, and you'll see the server here, and you can click on the instance ID. This ID will be specific in your case. So this page is the details page of the server. So first of all, we have to log into the server using SSH. So SSH is a protocol. It's a way of entering into the servers per se. So we can log into the server, and because we have used the key that we have provided, demo key while creating this server, we can use that very key using SSH protocol. So in order to log into the server, what we have to do is we have to copy this public IP address and we will open up a new tab here, and we will provide this command. So because we have selected Ubuntu server, the AMI name, as you see here, it says it's Ubuntu. So because it is Ubuntu, the username will be Ubuntu. If it is something else, like maybe if it's Amazon Linux, it'll be EC2 user. For CentOS, I think it'll be different. So SSH Ubuntu @ then we will copy the public IP address and paste this in here, and then we will provide -i, then we will provide demo dot. Wait a minute, I think I didn't go. Yeah, it's in the downloads. I have to copy this. I have to go to the folder and paste this. Yeah, now it is there. I only pasted the file just now. So demo.pm. So I could do this like this as well, /demo.pm. So because it is the home directory, I can use this thing. So this can be used in Windows as well, but you have to make sure you copy the file into C users your usernames folder. Right, so we are going to hit enter. So it will ask a question like this: are you sure you want to continue connecting? So we will provide yes. Okay, you might see this error. So this error is about changing the permission of the public key. So we will change the permission of public key, demo dot sudo chmod 400, then /demo.pm. I'm going to provide the password. Now if we run this SSH command again, we got into the server. Who am I? Ubuntu. LSB release. I think it's -a. Yeah, -a. It says it's Ubuntu 20.0.4. So right now we are in the server, and our home directory is home Ubuntu. So now we have logged into the server, where we have created into the server the same server which we have created in the AWS EC2, and now we are in the server. Okay, so the next thing that we have to do is we are going to create a directory, mkdir code cd code, and now we will create the project directory. So what is our project directory? TypeScript Express. So mkdir TypeScript Express, cd TypeScript Express. Now in order to run the Node project, Express project, we need the Node. So in order to run the Node, we have to install the Node. In order to install the Node, Node.js, you can search like this: Node.js install Ubuntu, and you will see this one, the nodejs.org, and you can go for Debian, and you can click on this link, and it will have, so it will just check the version of the node that we are using. Node-v 16 is fine, so we will go for this one. Okay, So in order to install Node.js, all we need is to run these two commands. So we'll switch back to the server. I will copy this. Right, it's installing, and once it is completed, we can run this command. It's installing the required packages. Yeah, basically it's downloading one file and running the file. So it's curling one file and saving it, and it is running the exact same file, I think. Yeah, we run the next command, and yeah, looks like it is installing the Node.js. Right, so we will just clear the console, and we will provide node-v. This command makes sure that the node is installed or not. Yeah, it says 16.16.0. Yeah, not the exact same version, but it's okay. Now is the important part. We have to upload these files into the server. So for that, I already have kind of copied this. I already have a command to upload this folders, the project folders, into the server. So it is in the readme of the file. So all we have to do is you have to copy this, and I'll paste this in a new tab, and I'll copy the public IP address, and I'll change the IP address here because this IP address will be different for you as well. So you have to copy your IP address of the server, and then this can be exactly the same if you follow what I did, and this should be demo. Okay, so we'll copy this, and you have to run this in the project root folder, right? And we are going to run this. Yeah, looks like it got actually uploaded to the folders. Yeah, now when we say this, it's actually uploaded, right? So we will just hit in this very command we have excluded the dist folder and the node modules folder. So in order to download the node modules folder, we have to run the npm install. Right, now it has the node modules, fine. Now we have to run the npm run build. Right, it got completed. Now if we do an ll, it will say there is a dist folder, right? So that means we have compiled the project, and the JavaScript files are ready to be served. So we will just go ahead and do what we have done here. We did the exact same thing in here, right? We did node dist index.js, and in the browser we were able to open up localhost 3000 hello world, and we should be able to do the exact same thing in the server. We will do node space dist / index.js. It says app listening on port 3000. So what is the difference here? So we have taken localhost here. In order to get the exact same thing for server, what we have to do is we have to copy the IP address of the server and :3000. We get the exact same thing. So we can say that we have hosted this very simplest of project, ExpressJs in TypeScript, into an AWS EC2, which is running on a port 3000. So in the next video, we'll demonstrate how to map this into a domain name and we'll also generate an SSL certificate for this using Let's Encrypt. So we will be using Nginx as a reverse proxy and we'll generate SSL using Let's Encrypt, and we'll do this all together in the next video so that this video can be very short. So for more updates, please keep watching my videos. I'm probably going to develop more videos on various other technologies. So please stay tuned. Thank you.